3,000 small businesses will be happily excluded from having to pay payroll tax, with the threshold for wages increased to $1.5 million. We also note increased funding for the Office of the Small Business Commissioner. The state government announces an additional $200 million spend for apprenticeships and traineeships, 50% funded by the Commonwealth. With the reduction in industry support funds and no extension of the Job Accelerator Fund, the question will be, has this budget done enough to keep the growth in jobs? South Australian business will be pleased that the government is establishing a South Australian Productivity Commission. Its role will be to review infrastructure projects and to highlight those that will provide the greatest benefit to the economy. The state budget announces an increase in the pipeline for infrastructure spend, up to $11.4 billion over the forward estimates period. The state budget also announced nearly $1 billion additional spend for schools and education, and nearly $1 billion spend for regional infrastructure and support. Looking at the government forecasts, gross state product to grow by 2.25% versus Australian GDP of 3%, and employment growth of 1%. In looking at the headline numbers on expenditure, we note that this is not the cutting the fat budget that we might have expected for a government in its first term, with expenditure looking to increase from $19.5 billion to in excess of $20 billion over the forward estimates period.